tell me what you're doing on your work mat today?
We're rolling the dice and counting the numbers and put the ants on there, whatever number you get with the dots.
Okay, so you roll your dice so I can see what you're doing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So you have 5 and 3, and that makes 8.
6. Yes, 6. I mean, I got 9. 1, 2,
And then you put them on the number?
No, you have to put them on the 9, Jack. I didn't get 1. 9. I got this
job.
one.
Show me 3 red ones? Yeah. No, I want top, in the top one, right up here, please. Okay. So, how many yellow?
Can you tell me a little bit about what you're working on? You're doing a puzzle on first in math? Are you working on first in math too? So what are you doing on your computer?
Well, I am trying to find a game to play, but I don't know which one I want to play because they're all just different.
Okay. What about if you go to the K2 world? Go back.
Oh, this one wasn't the one.
No? Okay. So show me one that you know in K2 world.
Oh, I know. This one.
Show me how that one works. So you're matching the color in the shape?
You would put how many in the first box? Now how many altogether? Did you trace these?
Mrs. McElroy, or Miss McElroy, I'm sorry. What are you doing at your table while the other kids are doing math workstations?
I am giving a test
Okay, and why is that easier to do in a small group?
because it's easier to do in a small group because I can kind of stay on top of them a little bit more for the math test, and the other kids are working independently, and so it
Perfect.
allows me and the room to be quiet.
Awesome. Can you boys tell me a little bit about what you're doing today?
We're playing with adding games. I asked the little kid put back in to see how much frogs go here. Then we put it down there and find out what number. Yeah, you have to pick a card.
Okay, so you're using the frogs to help you with your addition sentence and then checking if it is right? Well, can I watch you work on this activity for a little bit?
Yeah. Okay. He doesn't.
So what does 8 plus 1 equal?
8.
Count how many you have in there one more time.
9.
Yeah, because if you have 8 and I give you one more, right after 8 comes
9.
good job.
1 cookie.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you're working on today? Will you tell me? What are you doing on your activity? What do you do on here? So if this one says a 9, what are you going to try to put on top of there? Okay, so let's look at that one. How many do you have there? So there's 4 on the top, and then how many there?
3.
And if you put 4 and 3 together, how many will you have? Count them all together.
7.
So where do you put that on your board? Good, I like how you're working. Are you doing the same activity? Would you like to tell me about it? Can you tell me what you're going to do with this game?
We're going to set up the cards and then we have to find the same words. Yeah, the same matching
And what kind of words are you looking for today?
number words.
Number words? Okay,
But they have words.
They have the words on them? Perfect. I'm going to watch you play for just a little bit, okay?
And the people who get the 2 cards that match, they get to go again.
Okay.
No, we forgot to ask who wants to go first. Do you want to go first? Yes.
So, can you tell me why you're doing rock, paper, scissors?
Because we don't know who's gonna go first.
Okay, so show me how you figure this out. Who wins there? Oh, the scissors cuts the paper, so you get to go first? Well, that's a good way to figure it out.
You ate? Amara, you have to go second too. Think you're his kid.
What does that bell ring? I heard a bell.
That means we have to pick up again.
Oh, it's pickup time? Good job, boys.
If you use whisper voices, give yourself a thumbs up. You guys probably were the quietest you have been in a while. So that made Miss McElroy really happy because I could do my work with my group. Did you work the whole time?
Yes.
Did you share and be fair?
Yes.
Did you get started right away?
Yes.
Were you all good sports?
Yes.
And did we put our materials away correctly and wait till the lid was on our box before we left? If you left before that lid was on the box, you needed to stay and help. If you were on first in math, what did you play? Caleb. You played a matching game where you had to find shapes. Awesome. Sophia.
I played the same game as Caleb did, but I don't know how many points I got.
Well, that's okay as long as you had fun. What if you were at one more and one less? Either playing a new game or the old game. Ethan, what game did you play?
Sometimes when we're playing the frog game, we got the right frogs.
You got the right amount of frogs. Who was your partner?
Tyler
And were you being fair?
and Mario.
Oh, awesome. So did you teach Amarian how to do
Oh,
that because he was
and,
gone yesterday? Tyler,
Oh, and we traded with Kyra and Decker.
when you were done, that was really fair that you traded games when you guys were both done. You were done. Who played the other game? Zakira, what can you tell me?
Me and this one should give me together. And she was not British.
Okay. Good. What if you were at Jump the River? good, Brayden?
Me and Dawson were playing the ant game and we're being a bear and being good sports.
Awesome. Please remember when you play the ant game, you roll a dice and then you count how many are on there and you have to match up your ants with your number, okay? And the ant game is only for two people. Not three. Brayden.
When I rolled the dice, I got a 12.
And there wasn't any 12, so what did you do?